Go into St. Thomas, tough place to play, come out with half of the points. How do you feel like the weekend went?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, quality opponent, right? They won 11 games in a row. A lot of dangerous players. Really, really good team. Um, it's hard to expect to go into the team that's in first place and expect to sweep. Would have been nice if it happened. You you go in to win every game you play in. But I think learn a lot about ourselves and learn what it takes to play on the road and how we need everybody to compete and play at a high level to have success.
What did you like in Saturday's game? You know, looking at it from the perspective of you get the lead, they come back. You get the lead, they come back. You get the lead, they come back. But you kept fighting. You never shut down because they tied it back up.
I just love the way we started the game. I thought we started with urgency, physicality. We were on our toes. We were winning a lot of battles. I really like the way we played 5-on-5. We controlled a lot of the play at times. I thought our forward check and our offensive zone play was smothering at times. Obviously, a lot of respect for them. And that's the way it's going to go. When you play against good teams, you get in there and you kind of have a boxing match. It's not one-sided. When you got two great teams, you're going to get pushed back and you're going to get blow. But I like the way we responded. We kept finding a way to get that next goal, and ultimately found a way to close it out.
How nice is it to see Reed finally get one?
Yeah, it's really good. Obviously, with Davitella, like he's been playing well for us. He's finding his way as a freshman. Thought he could have scored a couple goals in the game. I thought that line, in particular, played well with Latimer, Braden Bame, and him. You could see how happy the guys were for him. So, from that aspect, that was really good to see. And obviously, it came at a big time. So it was a real big goal for us to give us a 3-2 lead.
We had talked last week about Reinhardt's line and how they were starting to really come together. And we see it again this weekend. Noah goes out and has, 2 goals and an assist on the weekend. What do you like in where his game is at?
Well, I just like the whole line. I mean, from a perspective when one player is having success, it's usually the result of all three players. And Taden Turnbecki on the first goal and the game winner on Saturday night made terrific plays that impacted both of those goals but didn't get on the score sheet. I thought Ellie Janssen obviously lifted a stick, made a really good play in a danger area on the first goal and got it over to Jack Anderson, who made a terrific play to Noah and go into the net there. And obviously Noah's goal on Friday night. I mean, that was an absolute laser of a shot right up upstairs. So it's good to see that line playing well, and they seem to have some chemistry. They're moving the puck well. They're buying in. We kind of challenge them a little bit, but really effective line for us. And it's good to see. I got 2 freshmen and a sophomore really helping our team right now.
What do you feel like is giving them the kind of confidence to keep doing what they're now doing well?
I think it's playing the right way. They bought into having to play 200 feet. They're managing the puck. They're forward checking. I think there's a good combination. Noah's a big body. He was really physical. And Ellie's using his size. He's heavy. He protects the puck really well. I think Trem's playing better without the puck. And they're sharing the puck. I think you got all 3 guys like to shoot the puck, but they're sharing and they're passing it up for each other. So I think that's a combination of why they're having success.
Jack Anderson ends up as League Defenseman of the Week. What do you like in what Jack brings to this group? I mean, obviously he has size and he can skate, but what do you like in what he brings?
For sure. Those are 2 great attributes right there. Made a great play on the first goal. Second goal, he shoots a puck. I mean, that puck's probably going 97 to 100 miles an hour one time with Lepa in front screening the goalie. That's probably a goal in any league in the world. Defensively, does so much. On the penalty kill, his reach, his size, makes some really good plays, breaking the puck out at times under pressure. Love what he brings to our locker room. He does things the right way. He's excelling in school, excels in the community, the way he conducts himself. There's a lot to like about him. He's a real team guy. He's a glue guy. Does everything. He soaks it all in. He's a sponge. He's coachable. Good for Jack to be recognized. And I thought he was outstanding Saturday night in a really, in a game where you want to be measured. It's easy to play sometimes in a game against maybe not as a quality opponent, but to rise to the occasion in big moments, when your team needs you.
What do you think it says about both Jack and Joe that, they come in here and it's a new place for them, new teammates, all of that, and they are recognized right away as being guys that are going to be leaders of this group, and they've taken on that role in such a big way?
For sure. I think it just speaks to their character. It's helpful at times as a coach, and I'm sure for a player there was a comfort level. I certainly have trust and belief in those two guys, knowing what their character, their fabric, what they're made of, not just as hockey players, and that's really important. And can't understate that enough. And I have confidence in them, and they have it starts with an inner belief in themselves, but they're team guys. They want to do the right thing, and they'll do whatever it takes. And I think that's the biggest compliment as I can give them, is they add value to our group, and they're respected by our group to come into a new group. And the votes were a reflection of the impact that they had in a short time. There's a lot of guys. It's not just them. There's a lot of guys pulling on that rope. The strength of our team is the pack, and lone wolves die and packs thrive, and that's got to be our mentality. We see that right now. You see that in the game. You see the intensity of these games and the quality of the opponents. If you want to find a way to success, you have to have sacrifice, discipline, courage, commitment to laying it on the line for each other, and then we have to play to our game plan. It's that time of year.
Things don't get any easier this weekend. Augustana comes in here. They're nationally ranked as well, and they've been playing quite well all year. You haven't seen them yet, so what do you know about them and what they're going to bring?
Yeah, very familiar with them, their staff, their style of play. They've done a really good job. They're a balanced team. They've got really good goaltending. They bought into their structure, their game plan. They have a balanced scoring attack. So you look at it. It seems like a little bit of a cliche or broken record. It seems like every week we're up here talking, but it's never probably been more difficult to get home ice in this league. You've got really 5 teams jockeying for position to get home ice. So we just got to continue to put our best foot forward, have a great week of preparation in practice, and then really it's just about focusing on the process for Friday night, not looking too far ahead for things, and obviously respect them. But it's a great opportunity. We've got the Winter Carnival, great atmosphere. Rink's going to be buzzing. Speaking of that, it was phenomenal at St. Thomas just to have our fan base there. It respectfully, we had so many fans there, and just that energy, and I thought it was a real boost for our team.
Yeah, certainly it sounded like almost a home game from what you could hear on the radio. What is that like for this group that they know that when they travel, there's still that fan base that's with them no matter where they're going?
Yeah, it's like having an extra attacker out there at times. It's a lift. It gives you a boost, and it speaks to our alumni, speaks to the program and the following, and Michigan Tech as a whole, as a university. So to go on the road and have that and have our fans there, it's exciting. After the game, to look and just see the passion and the emotion that they have, and they're behind us. So to get that job done Saturday night was a really good feeling.
Certainly this weekend, with it being Winter Carnival, the crowd here should be pretty loud as well. What do you remember from being an assistant coach here during Winter Carnival?
A lot going on in town. Obviously, the ice sculptures, all the different events. Obviously, it's been going on since 1922. It's been going on for a long time. We talked to our team a little bit about distractions and staying focused, and I think it's important. Obviously, this one would be a kind of a special celebration for the McInnes family, and for the loss of Jerry, who was such a big supporter of our program, and just from the moment, the first moment I had the chance to meet her, is just always behind the program, and always curious about recruiting and the team, and always wanting the team to do well. So I think that just with Jerry, and obviously John being an icon here, and it's an honor to be here and coach, and follow a little bit. And nobody's going to replace his legacy here, or their legacy as a family. So, be a real celebration. And I'm sure it's a tough thing, obviously, with immediate family members losing a mother and stuff like that. But the legacy and the celebration, and for us to remember her and their family during this time.